Hi, it's Hans at ahappierman.com. Today's topic is being happier is an inside job. And what does that mean? Well, that means it's up to you to make yourself happy. You can't count on other people to do stuff for you and make you happy. And the more you think about that, that's totally ridiculous. But a lot of people do that. They say, well, if I would just meet the right person, I would be happy. If I would just get the right job, I'd be happy. If my circumstances would just change and somebody would change them for me, I'd be happier. But all that's never going to work. It's got to take you have to do what you need to do for yourself to be happier. That's the inside job. That's your attention to detail in your own life. I mean, when you're working, usually you got to have a lot of attention to detail to make things work out well. Even anything, any job you do, whether it's cleaning, whether it's making meals at a fast food restaurant, whether it's serving, everything has got to be you taking the time and the effort, especially to get the attention to the detail right. My degree is as a civil engineer, so do the engineering, and it's in that type of work. It's a tremendous attention to detail, and yes, it gets annoying at times that people care about minutia, but that's the way it is. When you're writing things, when your plans, your reports, everything has to look right and be well done. It has to be, the details have to be right. I think you'll find that's with everything, right? Any document you create is whether you're an accountant or a lawyer or a businessman or whatever, a government worker, wherever you work, the level of detail has to be high. And in fact, with the computerized age we're in, they talk about, well, the computer should give us a lot more productivity, but they don't really give us that much productivity. It's just that everything that we do is so much more well done and so much more detailed than it used to be. That's where all the time is spent, is not in doing the same old thing faster. It's doing the same old thing much better and much more detailed. When the engineers, we used to draw the plans by hand, we would never want to make any changes. So you would try to get it done and, let's say, do it as good as you can, and because it's so hard to make changes. Well, now with a computer, it's very easy to make changes. So of course you're making changes all the time and continuously, and that it takes a long time, a lot of effort. That's why things are so expensive, because we're not doing things good enough anymore. Everything has to be more well done. That's where all the productivity is going. Everything is being more done much better than it used to be. Fancier, nicer, more detail. So getting back to an inside job on your life, well, what makes you think that you don't have to spend massive amounts of time and effort and energy making your life better and happier? If you think you're going to be happier without much effort, you're going to be sorely mistaken, because you're going to need to put in lots of effort. Back when I was a younger man, kind of in that gap after I finally got out of college and started to make money at a full-time job, and before I got married, I was having lots of fun. I was doing all kinds of fun things, but I was spending a lot of effort in having the fun. I was making plans. I was organizing the get-togethers. I was buying the plane tickets for my friends, and they'd reimburse me, and then I reserved the hotel rooms, or I'd organize the party, and it was quite a bit of effort went into having fun. It was an inside job. I wasn't just hoping, showing up on the weekend and hoping it would be fun. I made it fun by all that effort. You see what I mean? It's your effort that's involved with the happiness. In order for me to make a big change in my life, I had to leave my wife. It was a tremendous amount of effort. It just didn't happen simply. There's tremendous difficulty involved in leaving a marriage and dealing with all that aftermath of this. But without going through the effort, I never would have a chance to be a happier man like I am now. And that's like everything. Everything you do, you got to put in the energy and put in the time and put in the effort. That's why it's an inside job. It's not up to someone else to give you a good life. It's up to you. All for now.